Press one if you can hear me. Press one if you can motherfucking hear me. Press one if you can hear me. All right, let's go. Shout out to our sponsor. Make sure you tune in for talking shit, and also make sure you tune in for real talk. That's right. Look out for my new merch. Link will be in the description. Soon as available. Coming soon. Yo, once again, you fuck with me. Hit the likes. If you don't, hit the dislike. Feel free to comment and subscribe. Make sure y'all be on the lookout for my upcoming player cooking show.
Purchase your beats today at www.seansofx.com.
Alright, once again, you fuck with me, hit the likes. If you don't, hit the dislike. Also feel free to shut the fuck up, donate to my spiritual fund, just whether you ain't questions or suggestions. Feel free to reach out to me at the email scrolling down below.
Purchase your beats today at www.seansofx.com. Purchase your beats today at www.seansofx.com.
Alright, what's up, everybody, this evening? Okay, alrighty. Make sure I get everything adjusted. As y'all know, we got a nice, good lineup. No, this ain't no throwback. This is something fresh, new off the somewhat press, but we got it. Let me say that. Shout out to my shadow watchers. Shout out to my playback watchers. Shout out to everybody in the chat as well. And we're gonna get it on tonight. So it's gonna be a good 2-hour show. So kick back and relax. You know what I'm saying? After a nice long week. Some of y'all working. That's what's up. Said so her and Big Kathy had a blowout. I don't know. We're gonna see though. We're gonna see. Hey, shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying, that been on these YouTube streets. Let me know about these hoe ass niggas. Let them be the hoe ass niggas that they are. Just let them be that. You know, you want to shut them down, just tell them, hey, come with a time and date. That's it. Other than that, just let them talk their shit. You know what I'm saying? When I start swinging back, you know, we all know they're going to play victim. So let them be who they are. You know what I'm saying? You know, these niggas, you know, they get on their period once a month. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. Just like, you know, they just like females. You know, they get on their period once a month. You know, and they, you know, kind of crave for attention. So you gotta let let hoe be a hoe. Seriously. You know. But like I said, when I start swinging back on them, you know, out of nowhere, y'all gonna know what it's about. But anyway, let's get to the motherfucking rap. Because that's the fuck we came here for. The real fucking joke. As we all know, let me pull my line up, but we got some breaking news as well. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got some breaking news. As we all know, the rap was on one on an early morning. She was on a real good one that morning. I got you, bitch. And it seems like she is under pressure. That's what made me name this stream this. Seems like she is very under pressure. How can this high value woman be up under all this pressure? You know, it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. Seriously, how can a high value woman be up under all this pressure? You know, you got all these employees. You mean to tell us that these motherfucking employees can't help your ass out? Make your life better in some type of way? Wow. Let me see. So, shout out to my birdie who sent me this post. Hold on. Let me pull it up. I be forgetting to get batteries out like a motherfucker, man. I be going to the store once or twice a week to Walmart, and I be forgetting to get some goddamn batteries. Let me see. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Yeah, there we go. I hope this is it. Yeah. Hold on. There we go. Now, as y'all can see on the screen, she said, making the mistake of having a Dusty for a baby daddy affects me every day. Really? I thought he was this awesome man. I thought he was this man that, you know, nobody wasn't ready for him on YouTube. Now he a Dusty. Wow. Oh, her feelings came out this week. Oh, it came out. It came out this week, boy. She was spewing that shit. Then she goes on to say, so don't be surprised if I warn women to choose better every day. Well, why don't you worry about you? Why don't you worry about you? I think your life would be better if you worry about Sansaray. Sansaray don't need to try to help the world. How can Sansaray try to help the motherfucking world? She can't help her motherfucking self. Make that make sense. How can the rat help everybody else and she can't help herself? Make that make some motherfucking sense. Then she say, by complaining about his fuckery every day, I am who I am. It is what it is. I'm a life coach, but I'm not perfect. Oh my God. This bitch says she's a life coach. And she can get her motherfucking life right. This bitch says she's a life coach, but she can't get her life right. How does that shit work? How can you be a life coach and your life is fucked up? Seriously. That's like a motherfucker in the homeless shelter sitting here trying to mentor me. That's what I feel like, Science Ray. I feel like you're a motherfucker in the homeless shelter that's trying to, you know what I'm saying, basically guide me through life. And I'm like 3-4 steps ahead of you. That'd be backwards. That's a backwards situation. It really is. Okay. Hold on. Mama's give me a tally on the likes. We'll make sure everybody we up to par on the likes as well. But I just find it strange. We're gonna roll through some more breaking news throughout the program. But Mama's give me a tally on the likes. Give me a tally on the likes. Now, as we all know, she went on her early morning rant because, as I told y'all, shit, this bitch ain't got no motherfucking body to talk to. She ain't got nobody she could call for help. And through this, listening to this, it was a lot of telltale shit. A lot of telltale shit. But let's go ahead and roll it.
Yeah, so it's 3 a.m. here in Northern California, and I have no reason in the world to be live streaming.
It's 3 a.m. in the motherfucking morning. So I swear ain't shit open but motherfucking legs. You know? You know what I'm saying? At 2 a.m., that's what I was told. You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit open after 2 a.m. but legs. Just saying.
Like, not even a little bit. Like, I don't even know what the point is at this point. But I'm wide awake. I'm in my car, and I'm not going back to sleep anytime soon. It's just a long fucking story that I'm about to share with you. I'm about to share it because I don't have anything else to do. So listen.
God damn, you can't call up none of your motherfucking friends? Shit, 2 more hours, you should be opening your office, bitch. But she came to YouTube. Oh, okay. She came to the most toxic place on planet Earth, YouTube. Okay.
Listen, this live stream is not going to be about race. It's not going to be about relationships. It's not going to be about anything typical I would discuss on my YouTube channel. It's going to be about the experience that I'm having right now. I'm probably the only one awake. No one's on YouTube right now. At least on my side of the planet, no one's on YouTube right now. So I'm going to just share the story of why the fuck I'm driving around in.
Hell no. Somebody in the chat said the swing club open. That was a good one. Hold on, y'all. Man. God damn. You know something, y'all? Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. We're in the game.
Goes literally at 3 a.m. So, those of you who have been listening to me, watching me, supporting me, a lot of you know that my mother has triple negative breast cancer.
Yeah, we know that. So why hasn't Kathy been surfacing around, y'all? That's what I want to know. Why she hasn't been putting Kathy on the camera? Shout out to my resource room niggas. I'm over here sipping this Casa Steel, mixed on orange juice. Why hasn't Kathy been on video lately? You know? Where is Kathy? Is Kathy still alive? Just saying.
Right? She was diagnosed with triple negative breast cancer in May. This after my aunt passed away a week earlier from cancer. So this is what made my mother go decide to do like a mammogram, because her sister died of cancer the week before. We just wanted to make sure. So she goes get the mammogram in May finds out she has triple negative breast cancer. All right. Initially, the breast cancer centers were so far away. Like they were 45 minutes to an hour away from where we reside. So instead of us driving that hour, we decided to get temporary housing closer to the cancer center, right?
So y'all in temporary housing that's close to the cancer center. No, okay. And you telling us this because of what?
So the cancer center where she's getting chemotherapy from is like 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes away. Not even 20. I'm not, that's a stretch. It's like 10. She literally one time walked from the cancer place to the temporary housing. So, yeah. So, anyway, it's been an interesting road with her and cancer and raising my son.
I got a feeling that this bitch had to downgrade for some motherfucking reason. It's just something just telling me, you know, that this bitch had to downgrade for some odd reason. Reason why I say that, let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. Hold on. Hold on. I say this for a reason. Hold on. Bear with me. Hold on. This is why I said. Why don't you tell me what y'all see? I know we see a big, you know what I'm saying, big egg shit ass bitch. I know we see that. But, you know, minus that, what do y'all see? Tell me what y'all see. Come on now. Minus the big bitch, the big ain't shit bitch. What do y'all see? Right, the bed in the back. You see a hotel door. Well, I want y'all to think about something. That's a separate room right there. So this temporary housing, it seems like they all probably staying in one place now. That's why she talking about, oh, she's driving around 3 a.m. No, bitch, you stepped outside 3 a.m. because you got tired of being cooped the fuck up. So right now, they had to downgrade. Look at that wall panel. Look at the wall panel. Look at the wall panel. That's a separate room because usually the hotel she was in, they were open space. But this one has a separate entries. So she wouldn't have took no goddamn picture outside like that, you know, with somebody outside and that's the bedroom door. No. I mean, that's the door entrance to get in. No, there'd be more light than that. That right there is a separate bedroom door. And like I said, looking at the wall paneling, they had to downgrade. Yes, they had to downgrade. Exactly, Smokey. Wood grain walls. Nobody don't do that shit no more. Not even the hotels don't do that shit no more. See, this is how you can't fool us, Sancho-Ray. You know what I'm saying? We ain't as dumb as you motherfucking think we the fuck we are. So, as I told y'all, and this was a post letting all the gentlemen know that she's going to be doing relationship counseling over there, playing in our motherfucking pussy because this bitch is about to turn up. Oh, she's about to turn up. Shit, you about to see dildos, motherfucking all types of machine going dipping down that motherfucking stank ass pussy. Shit. The next video we get gonna be off the chain. Do you hear me? Y'all thought that chair was something. That wasn't shit. This bitch finna put her whole full fingers in her motherfucking shit. Now, boy. Oh shit. Who you fooling, bitch? All right, let's roll some more.
A lot. So within the past couple of weeks, right, I have taken my mother to the emergency room twice. All right. First time was Thanksgiving. Okay. The day of Thanksgiving, my mother kept talking about how she was having muscle spasms, like Charlie horses. Anybody who know what a Charlie horse feels like in your legs? She was having them in her like back and like stomach area.
Okay, if your mama having all these motherfucking complications and muscles and all that shit, bitch, don't it sound like you and your mama need to get up early in the motherfucking morning, do a early morning walk, then after lunch do an afternoon walk? I think that would help her some. Don't y'all think? You know, I ain't no PhD, you know what I'm saying, doctor and shit, but goddamn, I think that would help, Sasha Ray. Sometimes you gotta, you know, get out and hit that pavement like you see me. You know? I get out, hit this pavement with no problem. I'm like, oh man, it's too far. Fuck that. I'm in a hike. Shit, that shit helped me. You know what I'm saying? But you know, this is a lazy ain't shit bitch, you know, right here. Because we ain't heard shit else about this goddamn weight loss journey. Shit, the journey got lost from her.
So she was in a lot of pain. And so Thanksgiving, I took her to the emergency room. Now she was in the emergency room all day, kind of changed the entire dynamic of Thanksgiving. So plans changed, whatever plans that we had on Thanksgiving, it's like completely gone. Right. And I take her to the emergency room. They won't let us in the emergency room because number one.
Okay, now listen to this shit right here. Just listen to this shit. Listen closely. I'm gonna need y'all to listen very closely to every fine word detail. Just listen closely.
COVID. Number two, for some reason, they have sliced the emergency room like in half. Like it's like they rebuild it so it can be like much smaller than it was before. It was already little. It was like the size of like a Cox Family Stores gas station, or like you know how a QT is on the East Coast, how a QT is in Atlanta. It was the size of that. So imagine the QT sliced in half, and that's the emergency room now. So it's like smaller. Now, mind you, California is a big place, so it's tons of people here. So everything you have to wait in line. But of course, my mother has cancer, so she skips all of that. And they give her some type of medication for the Charlie horses to go away. At the same time, my mother's not eating any food. So she's hungry, but at the same time, she's nauseous. Right. And this is all chemotherapy doing to her. Like breast cancer, she could have had breast cancer for, I don't know, a year or two, and we didn't even notice because she didn't have any real symptoms. Okay. She didn't start experiencing what cancer was really about until she had started chemotherapy. Okay. So anyway, emergency room. They give her a shot and then give her some type of codeine, right? Isn't that what it's called? Codeine. She's allergic to codeine. So anytime she takes it, she itches everywhere. Tongue, body, all of it. Everything. And so they're like, take this. You know what I'm thinking? Oh my God. So my mother doesn't want to take it, but it's the only thing that supposedly stops the pain of the muscle spasms. So we're trying to think of every single home remedy to stop, like Charlie horses and muscle spasms. So we're trying everything, you know, electrolytes, you know, just stuff. Like if you go Google it, they give you all these remedies. So we're trying everything.
Why don't you try walk a light? Don't walk a lot. Won't you try that? You ever heard that Sansaray walk a lot? I guarantee she'll stretch her muscles out. She won't have to take all these medications, to dope herself up. Try that.
Meanwhile, my ass, from the time Thanksgiving came to right now, my ass going through stuff too. I end up tripping on a banana peel at the 7-Eleven. One morning, I slip on the banana peel, do a split. And for that day, I was fine until the next day. And I had bruises all over my legs. I could barely walk my right leg, but I've always had like a problem with my right leg since I gave birth to Justice because something happened when I was giving birth. And ever since then, my right leg has been messed up. So I do the banana split in the 7-Eleven parking lot. I got bruises all over my leg. That happens. Then a couple of days later, I'm eating a piece of salmon, a fish bone gets stuck in my throat. So I have to do everything humanly possible to get the fish bone stuck out of my throat. So that means I'm trying every single remedy. People are saying try bread. Bread isn't working. Somebody told me to try marshmallows. Marshmallows wasn't working.
Now I heard about bread, but marshmallows? Now I ain't never heard no motherfucking marshmallows, bitch. No. What the fuck? I'm gonna let people come on like 30 minutes before we leave. Yeah, but you gotta wait. You gotta wait because I gotta get through this. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a 2-hour cap. You know what I'm saying? We've been working on rat overtime. Shit, I had a rat detox for the other 2 days, but I'm gonna let you on. Just hold on.
Was like honey. Another person was like apple cider vinegar. I mean, all types of stuff. Nothing was working. And then finally, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get some peanut butter. So I put some peanut butter on a bread and a big piece of bread and ate it. Still ain't work. I was like, I'm gonna try this again, and I kept just eating it. I got ate a.
Right. I'm glad you caught that soul flower. What salmon, bitch? What salmon are you eating that got motherfucking bones in it? Salmon don't got bones in it, bitch. Did you eat some jack? You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I can think of. That most, mainly everybody eat jack. If shit, bitch, you motherfucking shit ate a motherfucking piece of bone in the jack. You pitiful.
Piece of bread with peanut butter on it. So what ended up happening is the chicken bone moved from the top right of my throat to down at the bottom in the center. And I was like, oh my God, like it's like stuck, like right there in my throat. Like, I was like, okay. So it was nothing I could do about it. My mother kept saying, go to the emergency room. I was like, I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do that. So I did some meditation. I asked my body to, do its thing, do whatever needs to happen. I drank some Sprite because according to some stuff I saw on Google, if you drink Sprite, the acids from your.
You know what this bitch said? She went to Google. This bitch go to Google for every motherfucking thing. She come to Google and YouTube. That's the only thing this bitch know is Google and YouTube. God damn, this bitch. I bet this bitch fell over that banana peel. That's what she came back to. Oh, what are the proper causes for me slipping on a banana peel? Let me go to Google. Just go to Google and motherfucking YouTube for everything.
Stomach will help like dissolve the bone. Remember, it's a fish bone, so it's little. It isn't like it's big, but it's little and it's thin, but it's sharp. So as long as my airway wasn't blocked and I wasn't bleeding or anything, I was like, God, this is not an emergency room type of thing. So I do the peanut butter. I swallow. Still doesn't go down. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go to sleep. After I did my meditation, after I asked my body to do its thing, I went ahead and go to sleep. Next morning, fish bone gone. Okay, so my body did it, right? So
yeah, I thought it was too, Brandy. Now it turned into a chicken bone. Bitch, which one is? Bitch, did you try to eat the whole fucking piece? God damn. That's what the rat probably tried to do. She probably tried to eat the whole motherfucking piece of motherfucking chicken with the goddamn bone in it.
goes by issue after issue trying to take care of my mother and my son simultaneously. Like it's like difficult. Because remember, my son is 3. So I have to feed him, clothe him, wash him. But I also have to do that with my mother. Feed her, clothe her, wash her. You know,
Justy is 3 fucking years old, bitch. The fuck you mean you gotta feed him? Wash him? Okay. Clothe him? Okay. But you ain't gotta feed him, bitch.
cook, clean, do the laundry, do my regular job, go do Uber or DoorDash if I want some extra money.
Go do Uber or DoorDash when you need some extra money. Why don't you try doing a motherfucking real 9 to 5 motherfucking job, bitch? Why don't you try that?
Do my social stuff on social media, like my TikToks, my YouTube, whatever.
Oh, okay. So she doing all this TikTok and YouTube's bullshit. People, let's come to reality for a minute. Let's come down to reality for a minute. If you were in the position of the motherfucking rat, if you were in the position of the motherfucking rat, would you be thinking about YouTube? Would you be thinking about TikTok? Would you be thinking about Instagram? Would you be thinking about any fucking social media platform? If you was in a position of the rat, would you be thinking about any of that social media platform bullshit? I just can't see myself. I'm talking for myself now. I can't see myself if I was in a position like that to sit here and think about, oh, I got to do a YouTube video. Oh, I got to go to TikTok. No, I'd be like, man, I need to go to Indeed.com, Monster.com, something, shit. that has an application where I can put a motherfucking amount per hour that I need to make. But this bitch be thinking about doing Instagram, TikTok, and all this other bullshit, y'all. It seriously goes how to show you how fucked up she is. It really does.
Making me money online. I got to do that stuff too. So I'm trying to juggle all of the stuff that I make money on offline versus my regular job, as well as DoorDash and Uber Eats if I feel like it. Right. And then I have to deal with my mom and my son. And then my daughter, as well as she works. So she's always working. But I still have to, pay her. She's only 21, right? So it's listen, when your children turn 21, you still are like their parent. It doesn't go away. But
Okay, but you don't have to feed her, clothe her, wash her, take her to fucking work. She can do all that shit herself.
a lot of people think, oh, they're legal now. So, parenting may lighten up a little bit, but it definitely doesn't go away.
Right, Aisha. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? If I got a situation going on, hey, shit, I have to reschedule this shit. It's just what the fuck it is. But this bitch, oh no, I gotta make a YouTube video. I gotta make a TikTok video just to get a couple of cents. Just to get a couple of fucking cents. But they ain't making no sense at that. Just to get a couple of cents, but they ain't making no goddamn sense.
Like my daughter is like my daughter still, you know what I mean? So anyway, remember, Thanksgiving emergency room. Then I slipped on a banana peel. Then the fishbone got caught in my throat. So my mother's like, your life is like a blues song. Da 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 da. Slipped on a banana peel. Da 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 da. Choked on a fishbone. Right. So I'm laughing at my mother and shit because she swears my life is like a fucking movie. Like when we talk about everything that's happened in my life is a movie. So she's be making fun of me about that. So anyway, just recently her last chemotherapy session was Monday. Now with cancer treatment you have to have radiation too. You don't just have chemo, you have chemo first and then you have radiation. So Monday was her last chemotherapy day. But for some reason, ever since that day, she's been having hallucinations. So I'm trying to figure out what else did they give her in this last session and infusion that has her having hallucinations now. Like the hallucinations are like she'll see me, I don't know, wearing something different, or she'll think I have on some jewelry, or she thinks
Hold the fuck up. Now Kathy is over there hallucinating, and this is what she seeing. Think you have on some jewelry. Think you have on some other type of clothes. This shit right here is not making no motherfucking sense to me. Somebody said Kathy hallucinate that Sansa bought a new outfit. Right. So Flower, if it's getting like that, sound like Kathy need to be in a nursing home. It really does. I agree with you.
see some people like standing somewhere and it won't be anybody there. Or she talks in her sleep all night, like all night long. It's no break. It's like she falls asleep, she's talking to somebody. And so when she wakes up in the morning, I'm like, who are you talking to? And she's like, I don't remember. One time she said she was talking to my aunt that passed away. She said I was talking to, my aunt. And then I was in the middle of the day because she sleeps a lot. She don't just sleep at night. She sleeps in the daytime too. So she's always sleeping. And when she's up, she's only up for about maybe 30 minutes to 45 minutes. And then she goes right back to sleep. Okay. That's my mom, right? Now that's hard on my son because my son is used to playing with her all the time. So my son is acting different. He is feeling a lot. And it's interesting to me how somebody that's 3, you can, once you start, if you're a good parent, you can notice the difference in your children and when they change. And my son is starting to be like super whiny. And the reason why is because he's feeling some type of way about, number one, not being able to play with my mother all the time. Because my mother is sick. He used to play with my mom all the time.
Well, bitch, why don't you be around some other kids that he can motherfucking play with? That sounds more logical, Sansa Ray. He needs to play around other kids, Sansa Ray. He don't need to be playing around your mama all the motherfucking time, bitch. He needs to play around other kids.
Right? They had their little games they would do. She was making him laugh all the time. She makes him crack up. Okay? Like, she is by far his favorite person. So now that she is not playing with him as much, he's different. So he's like emotional all of the time. But he's a boy, so he has a different kind of emotion than a little girl would have. Okay, so the way that he deals with his emotion is very different. Like, he's whiny, but at the same time, he's whiny about stuff that has nothing to do with what the typical like little kid would have. You know what I mean? He's the type of kid where he'll get frustrated if he can't fix something. Right? Just naturally on a regular day, he'll get frustrated with maybe he's playing with a train and he can't get one of the other cars to attach to the train. He'll get frustrated, throw the damn train. Right? He a little boy. Now, he don't just throw the train. He have a whole crying tantrum about not being able to connect 2 trains together. This is my anytime he likes to build. Like, he loves architecture. Like, he loves architecture, automotive stuff, and construction. Right? He loves anything that has to do with locomotives, anything that has to do with trains. Everything is trains. It used to be trucks and stuff. Now that he over all the trucks, he like construction stuff. So that's his world right now. So anytime he's trying to build something, and like maybe he's has some Legos or something, and he's building like a whole like city. Like, he likes to build cities. It's so interesting. I love it. But he gets frustrated, and he gets frustrated.
Well, Sansa Ray, if it's so interesting, bitch, why don't you show that shit on her Raising Justy channel? If all these cities that he's building is so interesting, Sansaray, why don't you show that on Raising Justice channel? I think everybody in the room copied me on that one. I wonder can this bitch copy that? If he's building all this interesting shit, why don't you show that on Raising Justice channel? Those will be a lot of views, Sansaray. Just saying.
Different level now. So I can see the difference in my son versus the days that my mother can stay up longer and play with him for a little while versus the days she can. So he's different, right? So I'm dealing with him being different, right? Taking care of him, taking care of her, trying to take care of myself at the same time, trying to get on social media at the same time, trying to work. I'm just juggling all of this stuff. So Monday, again, was her chemotherapy day, and she's been having hallucinations. So tonight, let me tell you why I'm driving around at 3 a.m. Because this has to do with them. So, my mother, again.
Now, let's do this part right here. This shit is too motherfucking hilarious.
For some reason, oh, I forgot to tell you, she can't walk. So, it's for the past like month. She has been struggling just to get from her bedroom to the bathroom. Like it's that.
If Kathy going through all this shit, and Sasha, you're not capable of handling her, caretaking for her, bitch, you need to go ahead and send her back to her brothers and sister in DC. Seriously. If all this shit is going on, you need to send her back to her brothers and sister in DC. But I know why you holding on to Kathy. I know just why she holding on to Kathy. I ain't gonna say it now, but I'm gonna say it down the line.
It's that serious. Like she can barely stand up. She has to crawl on the ground. So she has a walker, but it's in the storage unit. So I got to drive to the storage unit, and which is near our house.
Hold the fuck up. Kathy hasn't been able to walk for over a fucking month, and you sitting right here telling everybody that her fucking walker is in the goddamn storage unit close to your house. Why the fucking walker is not at the fucking house at all this fucking time? Make that make sense, bitch.
Okay. Remember, we're not near our house anymore. We're near the cancer center. Because remember.
But y'all went near the cancer center over a fucking month, bitch. And why do y'all still have a storage room, Sansaray? Since you got all these houses, Sansaray. Why you still got a storage room, Sansaray? Since you got all these houses. You've been in these houses from ground on up, remember? Just saying.
The cancer centers were far away initially. Like when I first told everybody that my mother had cancer, one of my biggest complaints was that the cancer treatment centers were so far away. Now the cancer treatment center is actually closer because we decided to get temporary housing so we can be closer to the cancer center. Okay, so we're closer to the cancer center, but the walker is closer to the house.
Well, something like that, it's possible because of shit. I did have storage units too, but I had to store, business shit. But with a walker, if I know my mama need a walker, the motherfucker don't need to be at the goddamn storage unit. You need to be in the motherfucking corner at the crib. That's what I'm saying.
Because it's in her storage unit. So she hasn't needed it for like ever. Like I don't remember last time. I think my mother she had like something going on with her hip or leg or something many, many moons ago. That's why she has a walker. And she hasn't used it. So that's why it's in the storage unit. So I gotta go get it. I'm probably gonna go get it in the morning. So anyway, she's falling all over the place all of the time. And she keeps a lot of times she falls in the same place in the hallway. Like it's like she from the bedroom to the bathroom, she falls in the same place. And I kept saying, is your socks slippery? Like, do you have like grips? And she's like, yeah, I have grips. She was like, my legs are just giving out. And she's literally like busting her ass. I'm not talking about a little slight fall. I'm talking about literally her ass is on the ground, feet in the air, and she done bust the back of her head on the ground. That's how bad she keeps falling. I'm like, yo, I cannot like understand. Now, at first I thought it wasn't that serious until today. Today she fell, right?
You didn't think it was that serious until today, which was a couple of days ago. And a couple of days ago, her mother hasn't been walking. But you didn't think it was that serious. Bitch, if my mama can't walk tomorrow, it's something serious. I know she was walking the day before, and she can't walk today. Bitch, it's something serious. But you on this motherfucker trying to give out life coaching lessons. This bitch is on her trying to give out life coaching lessons. But her mama couldn't walk for over a motherfucking month, and she finally, you know what I'm saying, going to the storage room to get the motherfucking walker. Oh, okay, life coach.
And when she was on the ground, she had this look on her face, and I noticed she wasn't talking. And I was like, why isn't she saying anything? She was rushing to the bathroom to throw up. So when she fell, instead of throwing it up, she kept it in her mouth. She wouldn't get it on the floor. So I had to hurry up and get her a trash can because I realized after I tried to get her off the floor that wasn't going to work because she had vomit, right? I'm like, oh my God. So the trash can, she's in the hallway. She's thrown up in the trash can, right? And I'm like, oh, Lord, are you okay? Like, how am I gonna get you off the floor? Like, when she finished, I was like, how are we gonna get you off the floor? Because she can't walk, apparently. And this is like the 4th or 5th time she done fell in the hallway. And now she's like just so sick on the floor. And I'm like, okay, how can I get you from the hallway to the bed? She was like, I'll just crawl. And I'm thinking, no. She's like, yeah, that's the only way it's gonna work. And I'm like, no. So anyway, she crawls back. She gets in the bed. Now, mind you, with chemotherapy, they give you medication for nausea and vomiting because they are banking on you not being nauseous and vomiting.
Hold the fuck up, y'all. God damn, I forgot something. Hold on.
Okay, that's just part of chemotherapy, amongst a whole bunch of other things that have to do with chemotherapy, but that's one of the main things. So I'm thinking, okay, let me give her something that could help with nausea. So we got CBN. I don't know if y'all know what CBN, but you should. You know what CBN and CBD oils are? Those oils usually help people with nausea, people who have cancer with nausea and pain and stuff like that. It's a specific kind of cannabinoid, right? Isn't that what is a cannabinoid?
Listen to this ain't shit bitch right here. Listen to this ain't shit, dumb ass, trifling ass, no good ass bitch right here. Listen to her. Just listen to her. She sounds fucking pathetic.
Yeah, cannabinoid. So I usually, if I can't sleep because I have real bad insomnia, right? And the only reason why I have real bad insomnia is because my sleep is always interrupted. So in order for me to get solid rest, I usually have to like have a CBN gummy or something. I usually get gummies. I don't like to have, like, I don't smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not my thing. I used to when I in my early 20s, but now it's like CBN oil or CBD oil helps me go to sleep. It helps me relax.
This bitch says CBN oil. Bitch, you mean CBD? CBE and all. Oh, okay.
Sometimes they have different kinds. In California, they have different kinds that do different things, and it's all legal. So you can like go in the store and just get it like randomly. I could just go into a gas station and they'll have CBD like and CB in packets of gummies in there that you can get. So
Bitch, all of it is CBD. It ain't no CBN. It's CBD. Boy, I tell y'all, man, it's like the most ain't shit bitch that I ever encountered in my goddamn life. I seriously, I'm not joking either. This bitch is like worse than far for fucking terrible. This bitch is like ain't shit, the epitome of ain't shit.
these gummies work well on me when it's time to go to sleep. So if meditation isn't working or something like that, I just grab me a gummy for some relaxation. So I was like, okay, saying to my mother because she has such an issue with nausea, and the nausea wasn't lightening up this time around. Like usually when my mother has chemotherapy, maybe that second or third day, it lightens up. Especially if we're going into the fourth, it lightens up, you know.
Right, Aisha. See, that's why I tell y'all, you can't tell nobody about this bitch. You can't. You just have to don't say that, just let them listen. Don't try to explain this shit because you're not gonna sound right. Trying to explain this bitch to everybody in the fucking world. You won't. No matter how you put this bitch, just trying to explain this bitch to somebody, it's not going to work, people. It's not. That's why I told you I know. Don't tell nobody about this shit. Just let the shit play. And if they ask, what the fuck can you listen to? Just tell me the Rap Trap.
She starts feeling a little better, but this time the nausea was getting worse to the point to where she wasn't eating anything. So I'm ordering food, cooking food, all types of stuff, and she's not eating any of it. But in order to survive, you need food. So I'm like, Ma, you got to tell me something that you want to eat. Do you want crackers? Do you want what? Do you want a salad? Do you want this morning? She decided she wanted French toast and bacon. So as you can see, the French toast and bacon didn't agree. So that came out of her body. And so after she fell into the hallway, right? She crawls back into the bed.
Daniel said his whole entire family knows he's watched this bitch. Now, my mama came in one time because she stopped by the spot. She's like, my God, who are you cussing out? I said the rat. That's all I said. I kept going. Oh, man.
And I'm saying to her, like, what do you need? So I'm giving her the medication for her nausea and vomiting and the muscle spasms. She needs medication for that. So the muscle spasms are actually the reason why she keeps being nauseous and stuff. Because on top of the fact that she's already nauseous because of the chemotherapy, because it's tightening. Like, I don't know if y'all know this, but it just feels like a belt, like tightening up that's too tight around your waist. That's what it feels like. So she's like in severe pain. She has IBS and diabetes and high blood pressure. And I'm just like, oh my God, I don't understand how I'm supposed to juggle taking care of you when you have all of those different things. Like it's such a balancing act, right? Just making sure that she eats the right stuff. But it's hard to get somebody that doesn't like food right now to eat the right stuff because y'all know, like I know, that the right stuff don't taste that delicious. You see what I'm saying? It ain't like the best thing in the world when you going through something. Like usually when you going through something, you want some comfort food. You want a pizza, you want a taco, you want a hot dog, you want something like that. She desires this stuff to a certain degree because I guess mentally it makes sense to eat something like that. But at the same time, it's like she doesn't have the appetite for it. Right?
That's why you need to feed her ass proteins, vegetables, soups, shit like that. You know, if she desires that, grains will be okay. She needs to be on a specific diet now, Sansaray. Just like Priest needed his seafood diet. That's the type of motherfucking diet she need to be on, but not the seafood. But I'm just saying, something like soups, liquids, Jello.
Doesn't have an appetite for it. So it's just like, so I'm just sitting there like, Ma, what you need me to bring you? You need me to bring you some water or some Gatorade, get you some electrolytes? What you need from me? So I'm just taking care of her. And suddenly, she is just like, I need you to come in here right now. And I come in and she is projectile vomiting. Like it's really coming out. And before that, I was like, you want to try a CBD? I mean, a CBN. She tried the CBN earlier in the day, and
bitch, I don't know what the fucking CBN is. What is a CBN? I heard of CBD. Let me look this shit up. Let me see. CBN. CBD. CBN sleep. Oh, THC. Let me go to this. Okay. So basically, it is a CBN. Oh, okay. Sleep gummy. So but it seems like CBN is particularly is made for sleep. I know CBD can be, for a lot of things. Okay. So basically, yeah, CBN is basically for sleep. Okay. CBN works pretty quickly to help you fall asleep and stay asleep. Depending on the CBN supplement you take, you should feel the effects anywhere from 15 to 60 minutes after consumption. So this is for sleep, Sansaray. That's why I thought. I was like, man, I ain't never heard no motherfucking CBN, being a part of CBD. But I guess, what I'm saying, there's a mixture, of it for sleep, though. I know CBD could help with pain. She did say she was having pain. So I said, okay, I can see that. But not no goddamn CBN. What the fuck is CBN? So CBN is mainly for sleep. All right, let's keep it rolling.
All it did really was relax her and take some of the nausea away temporarily. It did not take it away for a long time. I think it was the CBN.
Okay, about 7 to 15 more minutes. I'm gonna drop the link for anybody to come up. 7 to 15 more minutes. I'm gonna drop the link for people to come up. 7 to 15 minutes from now, somewhere up in there, I'm gonna drop the link for everybody to come up. Anybody that want to come up.
Something for her, maybe 2-3 hours. Okay, and then after that, it was done. Like she was just all over the place. I mean, it was just I had to give her another trash can. Same trash can, right? She's just going in the trash can. You know what I mean? Like just projectile vomiting all in the trash can. And I'm just like, oh my God. And she's in pain. She's like crying. She's like, I'm like, Lord, I think I need like to do something else. And she's like, can you please just take me to the hospital again? I'm like, okay. Like, because I kept initially, I was like, are you sure you want to go? Because last time they told you it was nothing and asked you to come back. And she was like, well, I think something is off. I was like, well, I think something is fucking off too. So we take her to the emergency room. Okay. I drop her off because I can't go in, right? They won't let you go in. So also another problem I have is Justice is with me. So Justice is in the back seat. My mother's in the passenger seat. I'm in front of the emergency room. I go into the emergency room and I'm like looking around and I don't see any nurses, anyone dressed like a nurse, nothing. And then one lady who looks like a medical billing person, the people that take your insurance information and stuff like that. They're not really a healthcare like a nurse or a doctor, but they're just there. She says, do you need anything? And she's like behind this glass. And I'm like, yeah, I need a nurse or like someone to come out to get my mother out of the car. And she's in a I need a wheelchair, right? Now, mind you, I need somebody to come out to the car because I can't go and take my mother into the emergency room because Justice in the car. Justice has a thing about emergency rooms. Okay,
Right, the beauty. This bitch so gang goofy is bad. Wow.
hates emergency rooms because he's been to the emergency room because of his digestive issues. Remember, my son has the same digestive problems that his father has. So my son is like,
Hold the fuck up. So Priest got problems in digesting his food. This is something new. Did y'all ever heard the rat say this shit? That Priest had problems digesting his food? Wow.
had been in the emergency room before, and he did not like that experience at all. So he sees the emergency room and is having a fucking fit. Do you hear me? I'm like, oh my God. Like, Justice, you gotta calm down.
That's the same thing I was saying myself. I was gonna wait till it, you know what I'm saying, roll over some more, but you said it before me. Lotus Black said, how the fuck a damn 3-year-old got an ER phobia? How does he know that's the ER at that? But can't talk. Okay.
Oh. So I tell the nurse, right, to come bring out a wheelchair to cut, not the nurse, but the medical billing lady. So we're sitting in the car, we're waiting. 10 minutes go by, 20 minutes go by, 30 minutes go by. No one has come out to this car to get my mother out the car. So me being the strong Black woman, that they expect us to be all of the time, when I'm given the bare minimum, I got to go extra mile, right? So I don't go in there mad or rude or nothing.
Hey, shout out to this sister right here, Smart Cookie. I told you, Smart Cookie, before you came over here. I'm not going to explain this to you on why we do this. You will kind of see. But, shout out to this sister. She run the channel. She be on some good topics. So show us some love. Check out. Just check out. She cool peoples. All right. Let's get back to this ain't shit, bitch.
I just go into the emergency room, grab a damn wheelchair on my own, bring the wheelchair back out to the car, put my mother in the wheelchair, take my son out of the car seat, and I asked him to hold on to my pants pocket because I got on my Superman pants and my Superman hoodie, right? So I guess they thought I was Superman for real, and I could go out there and handle the situation.
Can y'all imagine this rat with a goddamn Superman outfit on? Can y'all imagine that shit? The rat with a Superman outfit? Right, Lotus? Now she's super rat.
So I say, hold on to mommy's pocket, and I push my mother, myself, to the emergency room door from the car. All right. I get to the door. Justice is having a massive breakdown. It's like, I am not going into this emergency room. Like, you can forget it. And another medical billing lady was like, do you want a mask? We have some little kid Mickey Mouse ones. I said, he don't care. He don't care if you put a Mickey Mouse mask on him. He is not coming into the emergency room. Now, mind you, I don't want him in the emergency room either. It's not like he's vaccinated. It's not like, I don't know what these people are coming to this hospital for. I don't want my son in it. So I got to push my mother through the sliding door in hopes that someone else basically catches my mother, because my son is pulling me by the pocket out of the emergency room while I'm trying to push my mother into the emergency room.
Now you notice how she never said out of her mouth that Justice told me, Mom, I don't want to go there. Mom, I don't want to go here. You see that he's just pulling. That's it.
like, just push me a little further. She was like, I'll use my feet to pull myself. I'm like, Ma, no, you supposed to have a nurse. A nurse is supposed to be here. You shouldn't have to do this with your damn feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a bullshit. So this is what I turned into the angry black woman. Like, I need somebody to come help me. I have a child. You know what I mean? And then everybody started kicking in gear. Even some of the people who were patients there started helping me and my mother. So a person who was another patient grabbed my mother's um, by the back of the wheelchair and pushed her in the rest of the way while I took Justice back to the car. Now, mind you, again, we can't go in because we're not a patient, and you can only have a certain amount of people inside of the lobby, and they're kind of more lenient about it. But before, they wouldn't let us in there at all. Like with Justice, when we took Justice a couple of months back, only I could go in, and my mother and my daughter had to sit in the car. So anyway, I've been to the emergency room a lot within the past 2 years. That is a long story. So anyway, I dropped my mother off at the hotel, not the hotel, at hospital, at the hospital. I'm like at the hotel, at the hospital, right? She's at the hospital. I drop her off. Okay, I decide to drive around a little while for my son because he in the car and he like being in the car.
Right, Nova. Justice scared of cake, ice cream, birthday candles, and now the ER. You're right, Nova. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. What's wrong here, Sansaray? Something ain't right, Sansaray. Just saying.
So my
Hold on. Deb, did she say at the hotel? I didn't catch that part because my mind was aimed on saying what Nova said right here. Did she say at the hotel? I didn't catch that. Mm.
mother been at the hospital all day, right? Finally, she calls me. She's giving me updates, but the emergency room is supposedly crowded. So instead of leaving my mother in one of the emergency rooms, the little rooms, when
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try to do this, y'all. Let me see. I'm at 3154. Hold on.
you can forget it. And another medical billing lady was like, "Do you want a mask? We have some little kid Mickey Mouse ones." I said, "He don't care. He don't care if you put a Mickey Mouse mask on him. He is not coming into the emergency room." Now, mind you, I don't want him in the emergency room either. It's not like he's vaccinated. It's not like I don't know what these people are coming to this hospital for. I don't want my son in it. So I got to push my mother through the sliding door in hopes that someone else basically catches my mother because my son is pulling me by the pocket out of the emergency room while I'm trying to push my mother into the emergency room. And she's like, just push me, just push me.
Okay. Yeah. Once again, you fuck with me, hit the likes. If you don't, hit the dislike. Feel free to comment and subscribe. Also, feel free to shut the fuck up, donate to my spiritual fund. Just as well, you have questions or suggestions, feel free to reach out to me at the email strolling down below. Mama, give me a tally on the likes. We should have over 30. We got over 30. We good.
She was like, I'll use my feet to pull myself. I'm like, Ma, no, you supposed to have a nurse. A nurse is supposed to be here. You shouldn't have to do this with your damn feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a bullshit. So this is what I turned into the angry black woman. Like, I need somebody to come help me. I have a child. You know what I mean? And then everybody started kicking in gear. Even some of the people who were patients there started helping me and my mother. So a person who was another patient grabbed my mother's um, by the back of the wheelchair and pushed her in the rest of the way while I took Justice back to the car. Now, mind you, again, we can't go in because we're not a patient, and you can only have a certain amount of people inside of the lobby, and they're kind of more lenient about it. But before, they wouldn't let us in there at all. Like with Justice, when we took Justice a couple of months back, only I could go in, and my mother and my daughter had to sit in the car. So anyway, I've been to the emergency room a lot within the past 2 years. That is a long story. So anyway, I dropped my mother off at the hotel, not hotel, at hospital. At
Okay. Oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, you rat. We got you.
I'm like at the hotel. At the hospital, right? She's at the hospital. I drop her off. Okay. I decide to drive around a little while for my son because he in the car and he like being in the car.
Okay. We got 47 watching, 25 likes. Let's get up to 5+ likes and we'll be in the game. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm operating on charity time. So, at least show me some love on the likes, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
So my mother been at the hospital all day, right? Finally, she calls me. She's giving me updates, but the emergency room is supposedly crowded. So instead of leaving my mother in one of the emergency rooms, the little rooms, once you go into the emergency room, it's little separate like places where they, check out people. Instead of leaving her down on the bottom floor, they like admitted her into the hospital, and she had a regular room, like a regular hotel. Why do I keep calling this hospital hotel? Like a regular. I mean, that's kind of what it is. It's like a hotel for sick people. Like, it's
Oh, okay. So it's like a hotel for 6 people. Really, Sasha Ray? Really? It's like a hotel for sick people. Wow. A hotel for sick people. Would this be it right here? Would this be it? Would this be the hotel for sick people, y'all? Just saying. Just saying. Would this be the hotel for sick people? Because if this the hotel for sick people, why you dressing up like you ready to fuck? If this the hotel for sick people, Sans Ray, why are you dressed up like you ready to fuck? Just saying. I mean, shit, she got it wide open too, boy. She got it wide open like shit. They come inside. Somebody said hoes check in, but they don't check out. Oh man. Oh man. I don't know, Sasha Ray. It looked like, what I'm saying, that's the hotel, what I'm saying, for OnlyFans. They don't look like the hotel for sick people. I don't see nobody sick behind that picture, in front of that picture, side of that picture, nothing. Just saying. All right, let's continue.
hotel for sick people. Anyway, so they give her another room in the upstairs, in the upstairs part of the hospital. And so she's letting me know what's going on. And the doctor did not come and see my mother for like 8 hours. Like my mom was literally sitting in the hospital, in her hospital bed for 8 hours before the doctor even saw her. And I was like, what is going on tonight? Like, is the moon full? What's going on? So finally, he's
Nah, bro. Man can't say, yo, STL, you show that shit a lot, man. It's just something we should discuss. I know. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Shit, hey, if you showed up, just keep it 100, my nigga. You didn't know this was the rat. Would you pass or push up on it? I'm just saying. That's a question for the fellas in there. Be honest. Everybody be honest. Would you pass or push up on it? If you didn't know this was the rat, would you pass or would you push on it?
her. And instead of them releasing her like they did before, because I feel like they did a bad job last time we went on Thanksgiving, they shouldn't have released her. They should have looked deeper into what the problem was. So somebody who was a nurse ended up deciding going the extra mile with my mother and looking to see what else could possibly be wrong. Because the first time they chalked it up to her just having issues with chemotherapy. This time, the issue was, yeah, it's still an issue with chemotherapy, but because she's so backed up, meaning she hasn't had a bowel movement or anything in such a long time, that's the cause of why she's going. It's everything is so much harder. Understand? Because it's already hard, but it's so much harder because of that. And so I asked her, I'm like, you haven't pooed? Like, when was you gonna tell me you haven't pooed? How?
Damn, I am saying you gonna kill a pussy. Oh, okay, you gonna kill a pussy, huh?
Why didn't you tell me? Like, thank you for telling me, because if had you told me, I would have tried to give you more fiber. But then again, like, I haven't given her multigrain bars. Those are fiber, because she hasn't been eating anything beyond that. Just like, it's just been crackers and multigrain bars, and that's it. Like, I can't get her to eat that. She might eat some fruit snacks, maybe a cup of fruit or something, but beyond that, she's not eating more than that. So anyway, she calls me 2 a.m. She's like, I'm ready to come back. You can come pick me up. Right? So I'm like, okay. I get in the car. All right. I go to the hospital. Now, mind you, keep this in mind. Before I even drove to the hospital, my daughter was in my car, because my daughter and her coworkers were jumping my vehicle. Because about 3 weeks ago, I realized I needed a new car battery. So about 3 weeks ago, I decided to drive around all over the place and look for a new car battery. I went to Auto Advance.
Now, listen to this shit right here. This is kind of what killed it all for me. Was like the funniest part to me. You asked me. Just listen.
Car Zone, any place you could think of, I went to, and they kept having the battery that goes to my car out of stock.
Like, bitch, for real. We're supposed to believe in Northern California that they were sold out of batteries every fucking where. We're supposed to believe in Northern California that they were sold out of batteries every fucking where. No, not Northern California. It's millionaires up there, Sasha Ray. They got everything, Sasha Ray. No, not Northern California. They got everything. But they sold out of your car battery, Sasha Ray. Were all the millionaires up there? I can't believe it, Sasha Ray. It's too many millionaires in Northern California to be sold out of batteries that can fit your car. I can't believe that, Sasha Ray. I'm going off what you told us. I'm not making shit up. You know what I'm saying? This is a high value woman too at that.
And so, one of the girls at the auto place was like, maybe you should go to the dealership.
Well, damn, I thought that's where you would have went for the motherfucking first place, Sasha Ray. You just bought the car. You should have a warranty, Sasha Ray. Just saying.
Right? But with the dealership, you have to schedule an appointment, and it's 200, 300 times more. If I allow.
It's 200 to 300. Nah, car battery ain't gonna run that much at the dealership. They gonna tax you, but it's not gonna be that much, Sasha Ray. Not for no damn car battery. Bitch, you don't even have a Mercedes Benz. We talking about a goddamn Toyota. Goddamn battery ain't gonna run you no more than $100 tops. You know what I'm saying? Probably like $20 more than, you know what I'm saying, at AutoZone. Or $40 tops at AutoZone from what they pricing it at. And you sitting here telling us that the dealership is going to charge you $200 to $300 more? No, bitch. No. I refuse to believe that.
Of them.
You know something? What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. Let's see, 2 hours. Somebody find me a number to a Toyota dealership in Fremont. Somebody Google a Toyota dealership number right now. I'm gonna call that motherfucker, and I'm gonna get a price on the goddamn battery. Somebody Google Toyota dealership in Fremont, California. I'm gonna call this motherfucker right now.
To give me a battery and install the battery, right? So I'm like, I don't have time for this shit, right? Like, I got too much shit going on. I do not have time. Okay. It's not enough. It's not enough hours in the day for me to be able to be dealing with this. So I was like, all right. So we needed a jump maybe a couple of weeks ago, and the guy that jumped the car was like, "Listen, you're going to need a battery within the next week. Like, you're gonna need it." And that was like 3 weeks ago. So anyway,
And that was 3 weeks ago. Keep that in mind. That was 3 weeks ago. So somebody got me a number? Okay, hold on. Finna call this shit. Hold on. Let me see. You finna call this shit. See, 510 252 5100. Let's call this motherfuckers, man. Hold on. If we call these ones. Can y'all hear that?
Fremont Data, how can I help you?
Yeah, this is a Toyota dealership.
Yes, in Fremont, California. How can I help you?
Okay, yeah. I just want a price of battery for a Toyota.
Okay, unfortunately, our service and parts department already closed. It was at 4 o'clock here. Now, they do open tomorrow from 7 to 4. If you'd like to give them a call back tomorrow, and they can tell you what we have for you.
Okay. You wouldn't have some type of idea what a battery would cost for a Toyota?
Unfortunately, no, I don't. Yeah, our
Okay.
systems are not connected, and I don't know their prices.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Sorry about that. Just call tomorrow before 4 o'clock, and they'll help you out, okay?
All right. Okay. Somebody give me an AutoZone up in Fremont, California. What's the other one? Pep Boys. Any one of them motherfuckers up there. Give me the number to that.
that's one issue. And I told my daughter, I said, listen, when you get off work, because she gets off work late, right? And this was before my mother called me at 2 a.m. My daughter gets off at like 11:30, something like that. I said, listen, when you get off work, have one of your coworkers just jump the car. Just jump it so it could already be like, okay.
So she putting the work on the employee or her co-workers to help jump the car, which most of the time, co-workers or employers will do that, but okay, Sasha Ray. And you couldn't be up there already to, to help her get the motherfucker jump with your other car. Oh, okay.
Once I go get your grandmother, because I'm gonna have to go back to the hospital to get her. So please get the car jumped. Her coworkers were the one who jumped it the first time. Like, she got these really cool ass coworkers. Like, oh my God. I ain't never seen nobody be that cool with their coworkers before. I've been cool with mine, but they are cool on a whole nother level. Like, they're family, right? So, so they jumped the car the first time. And so I'm like, Dom, jump the car. She jumps the car and she's like, Mom, I'm telling you, I jumped the car, but I'm telling you, it's going to need, you're going to need a new battery soon. Like tomorrow. I was like, okay. All right. Now
Okay. Let's go ahead. I guess this must be Pep Boys. Hold on. One of them. AutoZone 252 100. All right. Let's call them.
Fremont Data, how can I help you?
Just the auto parts store.
No, our parts department here closed at 4 o'clock. If you want to call them back tomorrow, they're open from 7 to 4. This is Toyota in Fremont.
You said this is who?
Fremont Toyota.
Oh, Fremont Toyota. Okay. All right.
Okay, have a good one.
No, I need a parts auto parts store. Auto parts store in Fremont. Like I said, be Pep Boys, AutoZone. What's up? O'Reilly's, one of them, you know.
I haven't gone anywhere in the past 2 days because I've been noticing ever since I took my mother to chemotherapy on Monday, something isn't right with her. I knew something wasn't right. So I tried to stay in with her all day Tuesday. And today's Wednesday, going into Thursday. And I haven't gone anywhere.
All right, let's try this. Yeah, what auto parts store is this?
This is the one in Irvington, Fremont.
Yeah, what's the name?
Oh, AutoZone.
Oh, okay, AutoZone. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to price a battery for a Toyota.
Oh, okay. What's the year model?
2017.
It's 2017 Toyota Camry.
Yeah, Camry.
Is it hybrid or regular?
Regular.
Alright, so we got the battery starting off at $70. It has a $22 core charge.
Okay.
That's only 90-day warranty.
Okay. So the $22 core charge, that'd be my exchange for the battery, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Then it'd be basically like $50.
No. So it's gonna be 70 plus the 22.
Oh, okay.
And
So
then
y'all charge for disposal. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right.
And then we have a few other options in stock with different warranties. Like we have another one for $100, 1 year warranty, $159.99 more power, 2 year warranty, and then there's a few more options.
Oh, okay. So they run up to $159 for a Camry.
Highest battery is 210.
Oh,
for
okay.
3 years.
For 3 years. That's okay. That's a longer warranty. Okay. All right. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we know. Well, I don't know what model it is. I know it's the smaller one. She don't have a Camry, so it's the smaller one. So it's definitely cheaper than a Camry. So we know that's, you know what I'm saying, right? That's not a lot. Like I said, it was like shit. Basically what I said. So like I said, shit. Probably at the dealer, she probably looking at right at 100, probably with the, you know, core fee and all that shit, probably buck 25.
But I didn't have but like 7 miles worth of gas left. I can't even remember why I only had 7 miles. And it wasn't because I didn't have any money. Because I have money. I have more than enough money. I do not know why I didn't have gas. Right? Like, I don't know. I think maybe it couldn't have been that my daughter drove somewhere because she is having a phobia with driving right now. She's having a driving phobia because she crashed my new car. That's a whole nother. She crashed my car and ripped off a piece of the bumper like a couple of weeks back. And I left that out. This was like before Thanksgiving though. So as if I was to
Right, man, gang, because you only put $5 in it at a time. Fill that motherfucker up. That's what the fuck I do. I fill that motherfucker up. Only time I put partial, you know what I'm saying, in there is because I want to get to another station, a certain station, because I like to use certain type of gas. I don't fuck with that quick trip gas at all. You know what I'm saying? That shit watered down. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that, you know what I'm saying? Shell, Exxon. I would fuck with Exxon, Shell, Exxon, Amoco, what's the other one? Mobil. Yeah. Shell, Mobil, and Amoco. Those are the 3 ones I prefer. Yeah, but when I'm on West Coast, I fuck with Exxon, PM, shit like that. They gas pretty good. But the quick trip, nah, I don't fuck with that shit. But yeah, putting $5 and $10 and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Nah, just fill that motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? You get that shit out the way. You get your more mileage per bang. You know what I'm saying? I learned that shit a long time ago, Sansa Ray. And bitch, you 40. You still haven't learned that shit? 40 fucking years old. You haven't learned just to fill a motherfucker up by now? That's the best way to go. Don't cheat yourself. That's all the fuck you doing. Plus, on top of that, you're burning your motor out quicker doing that shit. Like I said, I learned that shit a long time ago in my motherfucking 20s. Putting $5 here, $10 there. No, man. Fill that motherfucker up.
You guys, everything that's been happening to me within the past 2 years, you would say that my life was a blues song, just like my mother said. Because my daughter, I asked my daughter to go to the gas station to like get me a Red Bull or something. This was like it had to be over a month ago. It was before Thanksgiving. I told her I was tired because I needed to do some design work and I just needed an energy drink. So I asked her to go to the gas station, vacuum out the car, and get me an energy drink. Mind you, the gas station ain't but like it's underneath 1 mile. Like it's not even far. So she comes back and the bumper is hanging up, child. Anyway, so she don't drive, so it wasn't her. It wasn't her why the gas was only at 77 miles to go. You know, in new cars, it tell you. I don't know if it does it in cars like 2019 or less, but all of the cars that are 2019 and above, they all tell you if you what your distance.
No, bitch. No. Sansa Ray. Really? Miss High Value Woman? 2019 and above, the only ones that tell you the gas mileage you got? No. That's been since the fucking 90s, Sansa Ray. What the fuck you mean? This bitch trying to sit here and tell us that only the cars that's 2019 models on up, it tells you how much mileage you have to go. No. Ever since the early 90s, when digital came out in the dash, basically late 80s, it would tell you how much more mileage you got left until your motherfucking shit is on E. The fuck up out of here. Shout out to our brother Chris Law. Chris Law, did you know you was featured? I think 2 lives ago you was featured, brother. You was the co-star of the show again for the 80th million time.
It's to empty is. So the distance to empty on my gas tank was 7 miles. The hospital was a mile, I think about, 2 miles away, 3 miles away. And the cancer center is kind of like the same, but they're in 2 different opposite directions. So my daughter claims that she jumped the car. Now, mind you, when people jump the car around here, they don't do it car to car. They have these little jumper things that has a battery attached to the cables. So they don't jump the cars themselves. They like to another car, you know what I mean? Like, car to car. So anyway, she says she does it. I trust her. I wasn't paying attention. I was working on some other shit. I was like, whatever. So your grandmother. My mother calls me at 2 a.m. says, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I get in the car and I notice I'm having a difficult turnover. Like something ain't right. I look at how much gas I got left in the car. And it's like 2 miles. And so I reach for my pockets. I realize I do not have my debit card. Now, mind you, I forgot I got an iPhone. Like I forgot my phone is like a damn robot. My phone could probably change a damn tire for me as much as a goddamn cost. Like I'm forgetting I got a whole iPhone, right? I'm just like, oh shit, I don't have my debit card. Like how I'm gonna pay for gas? I was like, well, let me just go pick up my mother right quick and take her back home, and then I'll come back out and get gas. Right. Or I'll get gas on the way back home. Let me just go get her right quick because I don't want her sitting at the hospital just, she already been there by herself the whole time. So I want to just go get her. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to wing it. I get to the emergency room. My mother comes out, gets in the car. I try to start the car up. Car's like, fuck you. Like, bitch, number one, didn't I tell you I need a new battery like 3 weeks ago? Number two, I'm hungry. I ain't got no gas. I need gas. I was like, oh shit. So I called Geico, right? Because I'm like, roadside assistance, please. I need you to come and give me a job. So the Geico lady's like, okay. So you want?
Okay. Everybody in the Midwest seem like we're getting a tornado storm on all my devices. So that's what he heard is quick alert. And I've been hearing it kind of for the past 30 minutes outside, but I'm definitely getting it on my devices now. So everybody in the Midwest, I don't know if y'all going through a tornado.
A tow truck to come out. I said, well, I don't want the car towed. I just want to jump. She was like, you know, tow truck people do that. I was like, oh, really? I was like, I didn't know that. Because I ain't never had car trouble. Like, this is my first time ever having that kind of trouble with my car. I was like, I didn't even know that. Like, I thought they was just going to come and tow it. She was like, no, they can jump it. I was like, okay, well, shit. She was like, but here's the problem. I was like, oh, God, why is that?
Oh, shit. Yeah. That was it. All right. That's what I'm finna do. I'm finna let everybody come up, but I'm also finna intermission for a hot second so I can re-up on my drink. So let's go ahead, intermission. Ain't gonna take long. Hold on. Go intermission right quick. Let me see. All right, we're gonna intermission right quick and be right back.
Purchase your beats today at www.charlesabits.com. Purchase your beats today at www.charlesabits.com. Purchase your beats today at www.seansthebooks.com.
All right, all right, all right. We're back. Okay. Yeah, I dropped the link for anybody want to come up, state their claim. Let me see. It's like 43. It was just a couple of minutes that was cut off. I don't know why. It said got the whole thing. I guess it's only went so far. Hold on. I dropped the link for anybody that want to come up. Hold on. Bear with me right quick. God damn. Oh, she got a premiere going on too. Oh shit. We're gonna tune into that. Hold on. Bear with me right quick. There we go. Hold on, 43.
I'm hungry. I ain't got no gas. I need gas. I was like, oh shit. So I called Geico, right? Because I'm like, roadside assistance, please. I need you to come and give me a job. So the Geico lady's like, okay, so you want a tow truck to come out? I said, well, I don't want the car towed. I just want to jump. She was like, tow truck people do that. I was like, oh, really? I was like, I didn't know that. Because I ain't never had car trouble. Like, this is my first time ever.
She never had car trouble. I find it hard to believe, Slanceray. I really do. You know, we got 35 people up in here. I wanted to bet 30 of us have had car trouble. That's how much I'm willing to bet. Or maybe all of us had car trouble. But majority of us in this motherfucker had car trouble. God damn it. I will say that as well. And bitch, you mean to tell us that you ain't never had car trouble? Never? Wow.
I'm in that kind of trouble with my car. I was like, I didn't even know that. Like, I thought they was just gonna come and tow it. She was like, no, they can jump it. I was like, oh, okay, push it. She was like, but here's the problem. I was like, oh God, why does that have to be a catch? She was like, our systems are down right now, so you have to pay for it, keep the receipt, and then we'll reimburse you.
The systems are down. So, Miss High Value Woman, you mean to tell me that the insurance that you paid, this shit sounds good. I ain't gonna lie. Because I thought about it for a second, like, hold the fuck up. Is she paying for that? You know, depends on what insurance plan she has. So that's what I'm saying, Miss High Value Woman. Depends on what insurance plan you have. Because, you know, that shit costs extra with that. Well, she was smart. She would have motherfucker just paid AAA. You know what I'm saying? For the whole fucking year. But Miss High Value Woman doesn't have the motherfucking high value insurance plan and the extras amenities added on to her insurance plan. So now she has to come out of pocket. You said STO cats get repoed, cars get repoed before she can have car trouble. Yeah, you're right about that. Exactly, Red Wiggins. Don't she got a Tesla? Where's the Tesla, bitch? Where's the Tesla? Oh shit. But like I said, Ms. High Value Woman don't got the premium insurance on her car to where all that'll be covered, where she don't have to come out of pocket at all. You know? And now she's sitting on her, you know what I'm saying, sitting there, you know what I'm saying, looking crazy and motherfucking stupid. You know, when all this shit could have been avoided. But let's go ahead and roll some up.
I was like, well, how do I do that? You know, she was like, just keep the receipt and you can scan it on the app and all this stuff. And I'm thinking, okay, whatever. So I'm like, all right. So she directs me to the tow truck guy. I call the tow truck. I can hear the phone ringing. He picks up the phone and says, hello. He don't say, hey, tow trucking, such and such, or nothing. Just flat out, hello. I'm like, is this the tow truck company? He's like, yeah, number one, he Indian. Now remember, I live in Northern California, so mostly everybody is either Indian or Asian. So I'm around foreigners. I can barely understand what they saying most of the time. But after being here for a little while, I understand them a little better when they're speaking English. Right? They understand me completely fine, which is interesting. You know what I mean? Like how you understand me, but I can't understand you. Like they get what I'm saying. So anyway, it's 2 a.m. So this man is in bed. Now I'm thinking the Geico lady gonna give me somebody where it's a tow truck company where it's 24 hours. She done gave me some random tow truck guy who's sleeping, right?
Sasha Ray, it is 24 hours. What the fuck are you talking about?
Who's Indian, and I can barely talk to him. I'm like, listen, I need you to come give me a jump. He was like, where you at? I told him the hospital I was at. He was like, okay, now mind you, the conversation is weird because I could tell he in the bed. I said, are you sleeping? He was like, yeah. I said, and you just about to get out of bed and come help me? He was like, yeah, depending on, how you gonna pay for it. I said, I don't have my debit card. I don't know how I'm gonna pay for it. Like do you have like Apple Pay or Venmo or something like that? Because I don't want you to come out here and I can't pay you because I don't have my debit card. He was like, well, I want cash. I was like, well, I can't drive to an ATM machine like at this moment. You know what I mean? Like, I need you to have Cash App or something, bro. Like, can you help me? And he was like, no, I just want to take cash. I was like, okay, well, let me take down your phone number. And I asked him how much it was. He was like, it's $95. I was like, it's $95 for you to come jump my car. I mean, okay, that sounds right. It's California. I ain't gonna complain, but that's just a lot to me. Like I guess from being in.
That's a lot to you, Miss High Value Woman. Really, high value women don't worry about nothing like that. They be like, oh, come on. I mean, you mean to tell me all these millionaire friends you got, these millionaires you surround yourself with, they couldn't come and help you? Just saying.
Atlanta, I'm thinking $60.
Now she's trying to compare Atlanta to Georgia to California again. Atlanta to Northern California again. There she go.
For a jump, right? That makes sense. It's in Atlanta. But in Northern California, a jump is $95. Right. So I was like, okay, fine. Let me figure out a way to get some cash. I'll call you back. So I see the hospital security car.
So if you see the hospital security car, Sasha Ray, the hospital has a cafeteria, which also has an ATM, Sasha Ray. Yeah. The hospital has an ATM in it, Sasha Ray.
In front of me. Right? It's like parked in front of me. So the phone number on the side. So I called the phone number to the private, like the security for the hospital.
Right, Nova. But I thought Atlanta is not real money, but she wants Atlanta price. Right.
And I tell them I'm stuck outside, and dude's like, I send an officer over there. So the officer comes, and he's like this attractive, like chubby, mixed race guy named Chris.
Out of all the goddamn names in the goddamn world, why did he have to be Chris? His name had to be Chris. Oh shit.
And I was like, oh my God, he's such a cutie patootie, right? He comes out and he's like, well, we don't give jumps to people because, hospital policy, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I understand. Could you give some other suggestions on how to get out of this situation? And I explained to him what was.
So the security guard, who is a minimum wage worker, Sasha Ray, which is basically a dusty to you, Sasha Ray, has to give a high value woman lessons on how to get the fuck out of her motherfucking bum ass situation. Wow.
going on. So he was like, you know what? My break is coming. I'll just pull my little Honda Accord over and I'll jump it for you. But just know it has nothing to do with the hospital. This is my own personal favor. I appreciate, if you don't, like, if something bad happens, you don't like sue the hospital or something like that. I'm like, no, I didn't know it was going to be that serious.
Why is a Dusty helping the rat, who is a high value woman? Why is a Dusty helping the rat?
Jump. Like, he was like, cars blow up sometimes when you give them a jump. I was like, really? I was like, I didn't know that. But anyway, I don't like going around asking people for jumps, and I don't usually go around asking people for jumps. So I don't know anything about asking for people for jumps or what happens when you need a jump, right? Because I've never had that issue. So he comes out with the same jumper cables with the little like battery on the end, and at first it's not working, but then it ends up working. But before we even got to that point, we could figure out which one was negative or positive because it doesn't say on the battery. Like inside of my car, newer cars, I don't think it says it. Like the car was so new agey because it's a new car.
The car was so new agey. Is that a word, Sansray? New agey? Just saying.
I didn't even know how to even find the battery. Like under the hood inside of new cars, it looked different. It don't look how it looked when I was younger or when I had a car, like older car. It don't look the same. It looks like a computer to me. It's like, I don't know what this shit is. And he was just like, I don't know where negative and positive is. We got to figure it out. So I looked up some tutorials on YouTube on how to find the negative and positive in my car, because
didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell y'all? She went to YouTube, the most toxic place on the world, toxic place on the internet, to come see how she get a jump, to see how she could be able to jump her car. YouTube of all places.
had no fucking clue. So we sitting there just watching tutorials, and we ended up figuring it out. And then my car started, and then I dropped my mother off temporary housing. But the thing with a car is that you have to, once it's jumped, you have to drive it around for 15 to 20 minutes. That's why I was up driving at 3 a.m. That's my story. Hope you enjoyed it. I gotta go now. I'm gonna go lay down, try to go to sleep. It's hard for me to sleep. I have insomnia so bad because I never have a solid 8 hours of sleep because I'm always being called on. You know, if it's not my mother, it's my son. If it's not my son, it's my daughter. If it's not my daughter, it's somebody calling me, asking me for relationship advice. One chick hit me up yesterday.
Motherfuckers calling you up, ask you for relationship advice, really, bitch? Oh my God, this shit gotta be a joke.
And said that her husband keeps sleeping with SSBBW
Okay, listen to this shit right here. Listen to this shit.
chicks behind her back. And and every time she catch him cheating, she keep finding him with SSBBW chicks. I said, what the fuck is a SSBBW?
Now, Miss Relationship Counselor, Miss Relationship Coach, Miss I used to be, you know what I'm saying, part of the lifestyle, doesn't know what that is. Wow, Sansa Ray. Wow. I would take that you should know shit, the basics of, you know what I'm saying, being a lifestyle, and especially being a relationship coach and a relationship counselor, along with a life coach, being a life coach, that you don't know what this is, know what that is. Wow. Very shocking to me.
I was like, I don't even know what that is. And she was like a super sexy, beautiful, big, beautiful woman. And she showed me a picture of his latest side chick, and man, it's not regular BBW. You understand what I'm saying? It's like the next step up from BBW, and I didn't even know there was a super size to regular BBW. So anyway,
basically what it is. Laugh out loud at Nova. Basically, it's basically a big woman that's dominatrix. That's all it is. She didn't talk about, oh, I didn't know it was a next size up. Shit, fat motherfuckers, real big motherfuckers like the motherfucker get they motherfucker rocks out too, Sansaray. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's a market for it and a fetish for it. Sansaray.
Her husband keeps cheating on her with those type of women. They've been married for 2 years, and he keeps cheating on her, and he keeps getting prostitutes. And I'm saying to her, why are you married to this dude? Is he treating you right? Apparently he isn't. He's disrespecting you. She was like, because I just love. I said, you don't marry for love, honey. No one should be marrying for love, honey.
Oh, the fuck up. Nobody should be married for love. The fuck they get married for then? For recreational purpose? The fuck bitch, what do you get this terminology from? Where you get this ideology from? Talking about, oh, you should marry for love. Who the fuck says that?
No one. You need to be marrying for more than just love, because love is not keeping people married. People that love each other get divorced.
Bullshit. Main reason why a person would stay with somebody is because they love them. The fuck up out of her.
For money and all types of shit all of the time. People who love each other get divorced for the dumbest reasons. Okay, I'm like, do not marry anybody just off of love. She hadn't married him because of his money, because she's the one with the money. She's the one who has the money. So I'm like, you the bag. You can leave him if you want to. Like, it's your choice. It ain't like
you the bag. You can leave him if you want to. Well, going off your narrative, let's go off your narrative, Sansaray. So we not making up no lies over here. You the one that had the bag when you was a priest, right? But somehow reason you wanted to stay. So what makes you any more different? Just going off your narrative. That's all.
You stuck in a situation. Put him on his ass. If he can't even like compromise, because she tried to compromise with him. She was just like, listen, if you just tell me the truth and just let me know what's up, we can just have an open relationship, And he won't even do that. He just keep lying. And she said, why don't you just go ahead and be with an SSBBW chick? And he basically told her that it's embarrassing to him that he is attracted to that type of women, and him being attracted to that type of women is going to make other men make fun of him.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. God bless. Something she's seen off the divorce court. That's what I think it is too. But she claimed the lady called her up for relationship advice. Oh, okay.
That's what he told her. And his wife isn't a SSBBW. She isn't even regular BBW. She's just like a regular, average looking, like her body structure, regular, average looking chick.
Okay, so she looks average just like you are. Oh, okay. That's all you should have said, Sansaray.
And he cheating on this regular looking average chick who takes good care of him financially, is in love with him. He treat her bad because he want to sleep with an SSBBW chick. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all, like, when y'all be trying to make it seem like men are not interested in fat chicks, man, men love thick women. Not everybody like bony chicks. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is not. Listen, out of all of the wives I've spoken to whose husbands have cheated on them, a lot of times their husbands cheat on them with women they feel like some type of fetish or sexual attraction to. And a lot of times these women don't even look better than the wives.
Yeah, you're right, Sansaray. Like you. They fuck around on ain't shit bitches like you.
I've noticed, like, when these women show me the women that their husbands are cheating on them with, I'm like, he could at least cheat on you with a baddie.
And you're not a baddie.
These men ain't even doing that. So anyway, I gotta go, y'all. I'm supposed to be asleep. I gotta go.
All right. That was it for that. Welcome to the panel, Brandy. Welcome to the panel, I am.
Listen, hey STL. This
Yeah,
girl, first of all, we know that's a lie. That last little Lifetime story she told about the married woman, but She know damn well that the security guard didn't tell her, "Oh, let me go get my little Honda Accord." I mean, like she driving a Bentley and shit. And if she
Right.
just purchased a new damn car, what she need a battery for?
Well, the new car got wrecked. That's the one that got wrecked.
Uh-huh. Okay, but what that got to if it got wrecked, it that don't make sense. None of that
No,
makes
no,
sense.
none of it don't make sense. But I'm reading the
No,
29s. Basically, the
it
car property.
doesn't.
Hold on, the private car property did get wrecked, and Damo don't want to drive herself around, so she has to chauffeur Damo around. So that's
Okay.
what happens, when she don't start training her at a young age. So 15, she should have been having her ass run around in the goddamn parking lot to feel comfortable to start running in the streets.
Exactly. And let me say this right quick. She talking about Kathy's nauseated and she's vomiting and all this stuff. And she had to get her some CBN or whatever in the hell she talking about. The doctors would give her a prescription for medication to help with the nausea and the vomiting. And they would also give Kathy something called Colace to help with her stool. So what the fuck is she talking about? Why she lie so much? This chick, and like Lotus said, how the hell Justice know he in the damn emergency room at the hospital? I mean, that was just so. That was like, yes. I mean, that didn't even make sense. How would he know that he at the emergency room at 3 and he can't even talk? But he could, and like you said, he couldn't even tell her that he didn't want to go in there. He
Right.
just pulling on her.
Exactly. Autism.
Thank you. Thank you. And he have a temper tantrum because he can't get the truck. I guarantee you next week she gonna put on a community tab that he's an architect. Watch. Watch.
Oh,
He's into construction, he's an architect. Yeah, he'll be an architect. Watch and see. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's all I had to say for now.
okay. Welcome to the Pound I am.
Hey, I
What's
am.
going on? Hey, sis, what's going on, Brandy?
What's going on,
So,
bro?
when we gonna
Okay.
stop listening to these remix stories? Because, okay, so she said she haven't had car trouble, but how many times she gonna fucking run out of gas and not have her debit card with her?
Right.
Right? Then she run out of gas, and then the doctor dude have to cash app her some money and shit.
Exactly.
So
But she ain't
now
never
she
had a
run
car
out of
trouble.
gas. Right, but now she run out of, well, first the battery fucked up. If anybody had a car, well, everybody got cars, but if your battery is gone, that shit ain't gonna last 3 weeks. That shit tripping 3 weeks ago.
Hey,
You know what I'm
so
saying?
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's possible. A diehard battery, I would say, is possible.
Yeah, but do you think she got a diehard battery in that car?
Hey, you never know. I don't know, but
All right,
it's
and then
possible. But she
so
should have
she,
known she needed a motherfucking battery.
right, so she knew. So she said she didn't want to pay 2 times or 3 times the amount. What she was trying to go to pick apart and get like a $20 battery and
Right.
put in that motherfucker. So she didn't
Exactly.
want to go to nowhere else and get a 40, 50, $100 battery. But then, yeah,
Exactly.
you about to pay. So since you want to be cheap, you about to pay 95 for a fucking jump. Like, come on, man. But this woman supposed to be a high value woman
Exactly.
with purses and shoe shopping sprees and shit. But you afraid to spend $200 on a goddamn battery, right? Then I'm
Yep.
trying to figure out. First, she said it was Damo's fault. So Damo friends is driving that car around instead of her because she can't drive.
Exactly.
Is that what was said?
No, basically, Damo didn't know shit. Couldn't get the car jumped, and so she was at the job. I guess the car would start back up, and that's when she asked her, "Ask your co-workers, can they help you?"
Right. So then that must mean like that battery had to be jumped like all the time. And if you jumped it once, that shit gonna go 3 weeks. That must be a hell of a battery. But then also too, reading into this bullshit and these lies that she, you know what I'm saying, that she telling. She never said that she get gas after she got jumped. But then all cars, I mean, let's just electric, will let you know by either a red cable or that red little shit that be over the fucking battery post or whatever to let you know what goes to what. So her car is so fancy that shit don't have a red or black cable or the little black plastic shit to be over the post.
Right. It got
And the
it got
fucking
two.
Camry.
It got one of them to let you know which one is positive. And now on most of these cars, what I see, it has the positive on top. Really, you don't have to put it to the negative.
Right, but not only that though, this shit 9 out of 10 it's carved in the goddamn post. It'll be a plus or a negative in your goddamn battery. So shit just worn out. But if her car is 17, that shit should be worn out that fucking long. Like this bitch just be lying and remixing stories, and motherfuckers be over there eating that shit. And I'm trying to find out you a high value woman, but you never got your fucking debit card or a credit card.
Right. You don't ever hear her say
Bitch, you
credit
don't have a
card.
spare in the card?
She only say credit card when it sounds good for her. So, but with this right here, her debit card, it's like, well, damn, they don't got your shit on file. You know what I'm saying? Where they could charge you later or something.
I got
You know?
an iPhone. I can't Venmo you or Cash App you. Bitch, if you don't get out of here with that fucking YouTube credit card and shit or whatever the fuck you got, like, I mean, this shit
She
just
got
don't
that
make no
PayPal.
sense, man.
She got that PayPal. Boy,
PayPal.
she right. She know what that motherfucking YouTube chick dropped. That's why she's throwing up all these motherfucking videos. And she
And
shouldn't
then
have
I
did
mentioned
that.
to her, I mentioned in your comment, Sean Sorry, how many times your fucking arm shape's gonna change in these goddamn pictures? That's what the fuck I want to know. Like, first these motherfuckers thin, then they big as fuck, then they like medium. Like, this, get your arm work done, you know what I'm saying? Sketch the parts together and shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, this shit is crazy. First, this bitch got skinny ass arms, then she got fat ass arms, then she got medium arms. So I swear you slipping on your goddamn photoshops, okay? We can tell by your fucking arms you got somebody else's body on there. That is not your body.
Right. That's what I was saying. Her arms are not that small.
Hell no.
No, or nor her thighs, okay? So
And so I guess Justice can tell by the Red Cross that he in the emergency room, right? He can't read or write, but he knows shapes and symbols and shit. This motherfucker, like,
Right. Exactly.
I don't want to go. I
Right.
don't want to go.
he don't want
And
to
then
go
her
to the
mama,
bathroom. He don't want to do shit.
and then her mama. Come on, and we heard this story again. First it was the diarrhea, now it's the throw up in the bathroom. She
Right.
just remixing these fucking stories with her mama. Remember when she was in the hotel? Her mama shitted on herself everywhere. And she had to beat that shit up. So now her mama threw up on herself everywhere. So we take the shit from the throw up in the bathroom because her mama can't shit for months. Bitch, if you don't get your mama some prune juice or some fucking apple juice so she can shit,
Right.
like help your mama out, she really got cancer. And then
Exactly.
if Kathy really got cancer, that bitch needs to be on an alkaline diet. All greens and alkaline water. She don't need nothing else but that. I
Right.
think Sasha Ray trying to kill her mama if she really got cancer.
She really, it don't make sense because if her mom really has cancer, they would give her the medicine that she needs to help with all of that stuff. Why is she trying to do all of these remedies and going to this store to get this and get that, and then I'm going to give her this to help her with this? Like, what the hell are you talking about? Okay, how about you call a doctor? I don't know, maybe she is trying. And why is it that Justice can't do anything because Kathy can't play with him? Her fat ass can't play with her son.
Hell no.
And
She
and the
don't have
whole
time.
and the whole thing about the cake. Listen, my husband he bought me. It was like $200. It's a charger, and he told me to keep it in the car. You keep it charged up, but it's got the little cables to it, and all you do is I know how to jump a damn battery. Okay, it's real simple. You put the
Right, the
black with
little
the black
battery
and the
generator
red with the
thing.
We
red.
talking about a chick who is not prepared for nothing like that.
Well, she need
We
to get,
talking
but
about, you
she
know what
high
I'm saying, chick
value
that's
though.
going date. Yeah. Because like I said, it sounds good. But you know,
But that just tell
you let
they say
out.
you know she don't have purses and wallets because this bitch ain't never got her car. She's one of the people who carry her car in her
Exactly.
pocket and her titties and shit. She ain't got no goddamn purses and wallets. This bitch ain't got nothing.
Right. She ain't never got no money when she have an emergency. She is
And then
so
wait, she brags so much on how California is expensive is, but then this bitch want an ATL discount on a goddamn tow truck. Man, talking about $95. That's expensive. Bitch, you in
Shit.
California, you should know that. Ain't your
Shit.
$1 million house more
Anywhere.
than a goddamn Atlanta house?
Anywhere, tell you the truth, because a hookup fee will be like $75 up to like 150. Then
Right,
it's per
just to come.
mileage on some
Just to come.
tow companies. You
But
know what
why
I'm
doesn't she
saying?
have AAA? I mean, isn't she high value?
Once again, we talking about a chick who's not motherfucking skilled. You know what I'm saying? To be prepared for the worst.
No, but
And
she's
Geico
rich.
told her they'll give her an IOU. Bitch, you pay now and then you can get your money back later. I ain't
Right.
never heard that shit.
That can
I ain't
happen.
never
That
heard
can
of
happen.
it.
That can happen. I did that before. They told me,
Man.
my insurance company told me, keep the receipt and send it to them, and then send me out a check. And that's just what they did.
But
They can
why
For a
happen.
would he
tote?
charge her
Yeah, for a
$95
total.
for a fucking jump?
For a
Most
total.
people will give you a jump for free.
No, what this dude's gonna get out of his bed though.
But these other companies just to come out to give you a jump, yeah, they gonna charge you a flat rate just for coming
No,
out.
I'm talking about the security guard.
No, he didn't charge her.
Oh, he didn't
The,
charge
the,
her?
the Indian guy. The Indian guy who got the bed. And she's like, that's high, $95. Ooh, that's
Oh,
high
okay.
to me.
So security
Right.
guard. Okay.
There was a security guard that came that she
I
Okay.
guess
ran
that's
into
why
at
she
the
said high
hospital.
value. She cheap. Bitch eating sardines and noodles and shit. So she, you know what
No,
I'm
no,
saying?
value to her is only when she jump on Instagram. That's when I'm a life coach. Oh, I'm a entrepreneur. Oh, I'm this. I'm that.
She
But
ain't
But
offline,
shit.
when that motherfucker she go offline, you know what I'm saying? Her it is. She's the Uber driver,
look,
the
I'm gonna say this:
DoorDash.
just like Priest need to come get his son, Kathy's sisters or brothers or family to come get Kathy. Because I'll give her
I
ass
agree.
another 6 months and she gonna be fucking. Santre gonna be able to go for me to bury her mama because she done killed her ass. Like this shit is
Right.
getting crazy.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that. I can see that.
And she keep fall. She say she keep falling, but she won't take her trifling ass to go get a damn walker.
And Damo then went to a prominent A&D honor roll student to a fucking Chick-fil-A, how can I help you, fast food order line worker and shit. Like, come on, man. And this bitch eating fast food dinner, free fast food dinner every night and shit from Chick-fil-A and shit. Talking about I'm eating chicken salads and lemonades. Yeah, bitch, that's the shit they didn't sell that night. You talking about bring that shit home, we hungry. Like, man, this shit is crazy. This shit don't make no sense, man.
Exactly.
It doesn't.
I
It
forgot about that.
doesn't.
Yeah,
It's
Damo's supposed to move into this prominent school.
Prominent school, the military, all that shit is shot down the hill to come to
Right,
California to be a babysitter and work at Chick-fil-A.
right.
That's the fucking life.
ain't that pitiful? That's
But
pitiful.
that just
Oh
shows,
man.
to me, that just shows how special, and I think retarded Damo is too. Because
No,
why
I
the
want
fuck
to say
would you
that.
want
I
your
want to say that. I want to say
man?
that.
Come
Here,
on,
let me tell you why.
man.
No, let
Yeah.
me tell you why. Let me tell you why. She
Why?
knows she got to help her motherfucking mama out. She know her mama ain't shit. She knows
Nah,
this.
Yeah,
nah.
but
No,
it's
that shows
still.
she's slow because
Nah,
she's
and
just
she
trying to
not.
get away from.
Listen, I won't say she's slow.
Listen, man.
She helping her ain't shit mama out. I'm trying to tell
What,
you. I mean, I
for
know
what purpose?
everybody. You said for what purpose? She knows she got that
What
baby.
purpose?
She know her motherfucking mama. She know her mama ain't gonna
But
do
that is
shit.
not her fault, though.
You right.
Like, if
It's
she
not
was
her
smart,
fault. It's not her fault.
listen, Damo know her mama is stupid, dumb, slow, and retarded her damn self. Why the fuck would you want to go to that? I understand maybe the dad might have been strict and you want to get away, but Damo could have came out here and set her own self up. She could have put her own self in the junior college. She could have put herself on something else than to fucking be under her mama in a on a hotel with 3 period pads and shit just bleeding all together. 'Cause you know that shit been synced up and all of them don't take baths and shit for 3 or 5 days. That motherfucker stink. And she want to be out here in that shit. Come on, man. That shit don't make no sense, man. It don't.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let Lotus go. Go ahead, go Lotus.
All
What you
right.
got?
Damn it, I am. I know you didn't just go there. You see all three of the motherfuckers synced up and stinking. Look, they don't take baths. They smell like insulin, all kind of shit. But
Right.
I was gonna say something. The only reason why I popped on, I was thinking she kept saying temporary housing, and something was like, these bitches are in a shelter. And I'm sorry, that's fucking pathetic because she got Big Kathy, either they're in a shelter or in one of them Ronald McDonald houses or something, one of them foundation houses. They're not in a hotel near the cancer treatment center. They in some charity situation.
because it just don't sound right. And why would Big Kathy, with all her ailments, like you said, she is coming up one end, it's coming out the other end. She hitting, falling, and hitting her head and shit. Ma'am, you're battling cancer. You're seeing doctors at minimum at least once or twice a week. So why ain't nobody mentioned this to the doctor? Ain't nobody said I'm having neurological or balance, vertical issues, nothing. Why ain't nobody put Big Kathy ass in the hospital? Why she not being hospitalized, going to the ER and shit? That don't even make no sense. Them hoes in a homeless shelter or some sort of church home or something. This don't make no kind of sense. And then she got to drive back to Fremont or wherever the hell she living at to go and get Big Kathy's walker. They didn't give her a walker. Her case manager at the hospital, the treatment center, is going to give her, they're going to give her a damn walker. I mean, come on. Sansa Ray really think everybody's stupid. And then the last thing I want to touch on real quick, why the hell Sansa Ray, all her kids, well, both of her children got phobias of all kinds? Something ain't right. If both of her daughter's scared to death to drive, just as scared of an emergency room, just as scared of cake and candles and fire and sun and all kind of, he's scared to talk. What the hell is this? Something ain't right around Sansa Ray. Like, it ain't right.
Lotus, you say he's scared to talk.
So she got this, and this not funny. Autism is not funny at all. But this boy is clearly a nonverbal autistic, and the girl keep that little boy strapped away in the car, so don't nobody say nothing. That's the thing. That's the reality of it.
Right. Wow.
She's handicapping that child almost on purpose. It seemed like she's pissed off and bitter because Priest dumbass left her. So now the baby got GERD too. So he inherited the GERD. What the boy ain't gonna be able. He gonna want to drive neither. Did Damo inherit that shit through osmosis from Priest too? I mean, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Everything that's bad is always Priest. It makes no sense.
Not at all.
Mm-mm. That's the shame. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Where's T.O.?
Girl, he left us for dead. He left us to die.
But I do agree with I am with the whole. What young girl in their 20s, 20 years old, 21, wouldn't they want to be out, enjoying life? Why would they want to be cooped up under their mama in a hotel or wherever they are? I agree with I am on that.
I fully agree with I am.
Yeah.
It's dysfunctional. Because why would her in the same, but not even being funny, the same question could be asked of Big Kathy. Why is Big Kathy so comfortable living the same way? Like my mama, Manga said that his mama just retired. Like whose mother in the twilight of their life and all that shit, who want to be living like that?
Mm-hmm.
It's all of them. It ain't just Sansa Ray. This is generations of failure.
There's something wrong. Yeah, something wrong with all of them. Mm-hmm. It really is. I've never seen any or heard anything like this. She'll be asking for some money next week.
All right.
She's gonna ask for the highest quote of that battery. I'm sorry.
Let me go ahead. 10. This is a post she made, and I found this kind of strange, but it's finally coming out slowly but surely. She said, I wanted to be married so bad that I was putting up with anything from the men I was involved with. Wow. They could sense my desperation. I didn't want to be alone. I spent my 20s trying to get a ring before 30. They expected me to tolerate so much just to be a wife. Wow. Well, have you ever thought to yourself, Sansa Ray, that maybe you didn't have no basic qualities to be a wife?
But wait, I thought she got engaged 8 or 9 times.
Right, exactly. That too.
Okay.
That's what I say. I find this strange but interesting. It's finally coming out. This is the real story right here. The real motherfucking story. Anybody else want to say something on this?
How's she the most prolific fiance on the whole eastern seaboard? Now all of a sudden I did anything to get a ring. But you had 8 or 9 of them hoes. Why you couldn't pawn out there? She should have at least $10,000, $20,000 worth of rings to pawn. That's how she made all that money in California.
Shit, you would
Nigga
think.
phone all them
You,
rings,
you would
shut up.
think.
I know,
And she
right?
can't display one. Never display one.
Not a one.
Well, I want to know why every dude she been with has so-called cheated on her and abused her.
I think that's something to say for sympathy. I don't think all them dudes abused her. Like, come on, man. Come on. Who's like, okay, let's
Oh,
go
that,
with her
but you
narrative.
tell it every man she's been with.
Right. They abused
but
her.
when you wanna
Exactly.
put your hands on her, I was
But like I
like,
said, I think she says that shit for shock factor when she talk about certain things. You know, it's just something, you know what I'm saying, to kind of, you know, buy sympathy and to sit here like, oh, I'm an abused black woman. You know, now she's abused black woman. Anytime the conversation sounds right. Use somebody up.
Gotcha.
Oh. Okay. All right. Who wanna go next?
I'm gonna go in the chat.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I don't think that she was abused. I believe they just left her ass. So the way Priest left her, because they realized how trifling she is. So I don't believe all this
Exactly.
all this
Exactly.
abuse.
I don't
So
believe it either.
that's what that was. You know
I
what
don't
I'm
believe it
saying?
either. I think they all left
Well,
her
you know
because
what?
she basically
I honestly think
Mm-hmm.
I think she always been a glorified side chick. Cause didn't you play a video a couple of days ago how she was saying that, you know, she didn't mind being a side chick to somebody? I think she
right.
always been a side chick, but then when she got with Priest, she was the main chick for, or at least thought she was the main chick for once, and that's why she held on so tough to him.
Yeah, I think he spent more time, you know, the actually quality time with her that she never had in a long time. That's what I think she, you know what I'm saying, she grasped on the Priest like that. But let me go ahead and read this right here. Let's see. There we go. So I guess she's basically getting into it with somebody in the comments. Shit was funny to me. And somebody said on a post, aren't you the same chick that live in a motel? Okay. Then this was she got bad, y'all. She got pissed. Oh, am I showing it? Let me make sure I'm showing it. Okay, yeah, I'm showing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then she said, aren't you the same Dusty who lacks critical thinking skill? So he leaves remedial comments like this one? No, that's not a remedial comment. It's just basically a question. Like, hold on, bitch. You need to check yourself. Once you living in a hotel, I'm telling women to be better and stop choosing poorly. And your goofy ass comes in here to put me down for being positive towards women. Oh, shit. Rad was pissed on her, boy. She didn't like that. It's like,
She
well, you
always
better
get
not call me
mad.
out, right? You better not call me out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll call you out. You ain't supposed to call me out.
She's something else. That's all I can say. Don't make no sense.
Let me read one more. Hold on. Let me see. Do I want to read this one? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Bear with me. Make sure that's the one I want. Yeah, I'm gonna read one more after this. Then that's it. Then somebody in the comments said, but females disqualify men with kids every day. Your argument is childish, and I'm guessing you a hurt single mother. Then she goes on to say this, that it is rare occurrence for women. Women are more likely to play stepmom. Yeah, Mo, she got a kind of a point, but he has a point as well. I know 3 girls in their early 20s playing stepmama to men with 3 and 4 baby mamas. Don't front. Okay, sounds right. Really?
She knows girls in their 20s.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're married?
I guess they are. They are with guys who have 3 or 4 baby mamas. Like, come on.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. But I thought she was against marriage.
Right.
So, okay. Yeah, make it make sense, Sansaray.
Let me see. Let's move. Let me read this last one. Then we gonna close it up because I'm going over 2 hour mark. Hold on. Let's see. Share. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So on this post right here, she goes on to say, getting free meals out of men should be played out to you ladies by now. Boy, she sure trying to give motherfuckers advice to the motherfucking T. As a grown woman over 21, you need to be impressed by something other than man buy you food. I don't care if it's a 5-star restaurant. Men need to do something brighter in addition to spending money on you. Now,
What is she?
now
Okay.
see the anger is coming out now because she
Yeah,
doesn't get this.
she's very
right,
angry.
right, because she doesn't get this. She don't even get the 5-star meals. That's why she said it. Oh, that's played out. Of course, it's played out to you, but females in the saying in their 20s, that's basically the norm. That's basically norm for any courtship. You know what I'm saying?
Right, at any age.
Any
Okay.
age.
A 5-star
But
restaurant
I
is a
see
5-star restaurant.
right,
okay?
right. Regardless, they take them to Applebee's. It's this going somewhere and spending time. Time is something you can't get back.
Right.
Time is something just precious, and that's something she never mentions. That's why I can see her anger. I can read through her anger right here.
Oh
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It's like, okay, you sit here saying do something, find something brighter. Okay, but you never do give no advice, Miss Relationship Counselor.
Right.
It's like you aim just to sit here. Oh, that's nothing. I had that. I did that. But you're not giving no solutions for it. You never hear nothing. I said this before. You never hear no solutions coming from this bitch.
Cause she don't have
Never.
any.
Never
She don't
heard
have
no
no
solutions
solution.
coming from this bitch.
And she did one. She wrote something. Oh my gosh, she was talking about priest. It was, and this is recent. And it's like you still mad.
Oh yeah,
You
of course,
know,
she's still
you
bad.
still mad. But you giving advice to other people, but you can't even get over your shit.
Right. Make that make
Come on
sense.
now. That's crazy.
Yeah, make it make sense. All right. I'm going to hold on. Go ahead and close it on out. Anybody want to say any last words?
Yep, nope, I'm good. I'm gonna drop down. I am and Lotus STL. Y'all have a good one.
All right.
And thanks for letting me up.
Okay.
And I'll talk with you later.
That'll work.
Everybody have a good evening in the chat.
All right. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Shout out to I am and Lotus for coming up. Yeah. We probably do one Sunday. Hold on. Yeah, we probably do one Sunday. But let me drop the link for the next live, which I gonna do. Hit the like button if you know what I'm saying, and also hit the reminder button. Main thing, the reminder button. We'll worry about the likes later. Hold on. Let me get the link for y'all for the next Sunday live. Come on. There we go. What name? Let me see. Come on. I guess I got too much stuff going. Hold on. Let me try again. There we go. All right. Where my mods at? Make sure y'all keep dropping this down for everybody. Shout out to my playback watchers. Shout out to my shadow watchers as well. Next live that's going to be going up. I might do one tomorrow. A real talk. So anybody that want to join that, you know what I'm saying, feel free. I got an update on the Dre Hughes situation. The dude that was getting beat up by his baby mama. Oh man. Wow. Well, I tell you. But we'll discuss it then. Oh yeah, stop sharing. But that's the link for the next live, the next rat live. So make sure y'all go by and hit the reminder button on that one. Hold on. Something else I wanted to do or say. I think that's just about it. Okay. So I got the live. The next live queued up. That's right, man, guys. Next time on the Rat Channel. Oh, man. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's just about all. But until then, everybody stay up. Till then, everybody stay up.